House.
Where's my good angle? Where's your good angle?
Everywhere.
Welcome to my house, baby, take control now. We can't even slow down. We don't have to go a while. Welcome to my house, play that music too loud. Show me what you do.
What is going on, my beautiful people?
Yeah.
If you are new to our channel, my name is Megan.
I'm Malia.
And Marcus.
Mila.
And Mason. And welcome to our house. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and that little bell to keep up with new videos. Alright, so right now we are at
Sonic Drive-In.
I don't know if you guys can see a little.
For those of you who
We
don't have
a
Sonic, it's kind of like a Stars, I think it's called. It's just a drive up. If you face it this way a little bit.
Oh, sorry.
Face it this way a little bit.
Oh, sorry.
You push a button. This is all the menu. Push a button, you say what's on the menu, and then they bring it to your car.
Yeah.
Sonic Drive-In.
So, what are you gonna order?
I want ice cream. Me too. I want a strawberry.
You don't want a cheeseburger?
Can I get the cheeseburger Sunday?
What do you want, sis?
I want a cheeseburger with no pickles.
No pickles? That's a first.
She loves pickles. I do not.
Thank you for choosing Sonic. My name is Trisha. Can I take an order?
Yes, can I get a Junior Deluxe cheeseburger plain? And then 2 quarter-pound cheeseburgers plain. 2 corn dogs.
Hello, everybody.
1 small order of fries and a large order of fries. And extra large strawberry ocean water. Thank you.
So tell them
You have a supersonic day, sir.
you had to write everything down?
Hell yeah. When you got this many people to order for.
This
Bruh.
is just a little snack.
Forgot-
After school snack.
I forgot my wallet.
Really?
You have yours?
And that's because I left my wallet at home. Because we were in a rush to leave. Go
What?
figure. With 3 kids.
So right now we just got our food. And my breakfast.
She wanted to say that so bad.
No,
So-
no, no,
Big old bag.
There ain't no more people cruising.
Uh,
You good? Ain't nobody cruising.
Mila got a cheeseburger.
Normal.
Corn dog, fries.
I didn't get nothing, guys, because I eat healthy.
That's a lie.
Oh yes, baby.
Got it?
How, Mila?
I said, oh yes, baby.
So me and Megan have been eating really good lately, so I deserve a cheeseburger.
And I deserve a corn dog.
It's a small one, so don't judge me. KK, don't judge me.
And I actually got mayonnaise.
Oh my god.
What?
Cheeseburgers are good.
I'm like, what the heck?
You know, on that episode of Friends, when he eats that chocolate cake and he's trying to eat right, he bites into it and he's like, oh.
We gotta insert that clip.
Well, just a tiny little. Uh-oh. I'm not even sorry.
Ooh, these are fresh. Sonic corn dogs always remind me of the fair corn dogs. I guess just the flavor of it. The honey and the dough. Marcus used to work at Sonic. That was his first job.
Back in the Disney.
His very first job.
Back in my young days, which wasn't that long ago because I'm still young, but
I'm still young.
back when I was in high school. Oh, they put.
What? Ketchup?
I thought I tasted it. So usually when you order a cheeseburger plain, it means just like meat and cheese, right?
Like, you get it plain?
But they put that sauce in it today.
They're just super busy right now. It's happy hour. So, it's crazy busy. Like,
Happy hour 2 to 4.
we went around
For
Sonic
drinks.
for like 3-4 times
Yeah.
just to find parking.
So every day from 2 to 4 is half off on Sonic drinks, and then what today is like 50-cent corn dogs. Right? Oh, it was that Thursday?
Thursday.
My bad, not today.
Okay, so I guess let's get into our story time. Why are you wearing your hat like that?
Go for it.
Trying to eat quick. Okay. So, we are going to do a little story time about our crash that we were in. It's been about 3 years now because I was pregnant with Mason and I was about 6.5 months. And it happened 2 days after my birthday. So it happened September 29th. It's been a while. So, let's just, I guess we could start it off. We went to Target and we just went just like a regular Target trip. We were driving a Tahoe. It's blue. We'll insert pictures. We left Target and Mila was about 2, and I believe I just finished nursing her because before that, you know, whenever I was nursing, I'd feed her and sometimes she wouldn't be in her car seat and sometimes I wouldn't even be buckled up. But this time we were all buckled up. The girls were in their car seats. They were watching a movie with headphones. And we were crossing a light, going home.
Yeah, so right when we hit the intersection, the light had just turned yellow. And, you know, which is fine. You can still go through the intersection. Right as we were hitting the intersection, Megan caught another car coming.
Yeah.
And she was like, babe. By the time I could fully look, I could just see, you know, through the corner of my eye. And then, boom, we just get T-boned right on the driver door. And, man, we just start rolling. We probably roll about 4 or 5 times. We roll our vehicle. And then when we land upside down.
Yeah, we did land upside down.
So, Malia was, like, in the booster seat. Mila was in a car seat.
No, Molly was in a car seat.
Was she? Okay, then they were both still in car seats. And, man, we landed upside down, and it just happened so fast.
Yeah.
Crazy thing is, once we landed, or like once we stopped rolling, you know, there was no fear and standard in me that any of us were hurt. It was just like, let's get out. Okay, we've stopped rolling,
Yeah.
let's get out. You know,
That's the crazy thing.
I didn't have any fear of me knowing that or thinking that anybody was hurt. Whenever
Yeah.
we stopped, I was just like, okay, let's get out. Well, by the time we started undoing our seatbelts,
Well, first, I was stuck. So, mind you, I'm pregnant, upside down.
We all had our seatbelts on.
So, I couldn't undo it. I mean, all my weight was pulling down on the seatbelt. I was going to say car seat. So Marcus had to, you know, try to hit it really hard to get me out. Well, strength, I don't even know how I opened my door to get us out. He slowly got the girls out one by one, and people were already coming to our car. I mean, a bunch of people saw it. It was just chaotic. It was the most scariest thing ever.
So I did Megan's seatbelt. She kind of fell to the roof because it was upside down. She opened her door and crawled out. And then I did my seatbelt, and I stayed within the vehicle, and I did the girls. I did Malia first, and then somebody was there, like helping, like, hey, pass me the girls, pass me the kids or whatever. And then so I got Mila out, and I passed him, Mila, and then I crawled out, and then we were all safe and sound. I mean, we were all shooken up. None of us were seriously injured. So, you know, when we all got out, all of us, minimum, had scratches on us. That was it, if anything.
Yeah.
None of us were seriously hurt. Malia just had a small abrasion on her forehead, and that was from her rocking in the car seat. And so that's all she had. And other than that, all of us were good. We were solid. EMS, well, at that time I was like panicking, like, all right, you know, I still didn't know the seriousness of the injuries of the other driver in that car. So I start yelling at people like, who's calling 911? Who's calling 911? And somebody was like, I am. So I immediately just grabbed the phone from him. So for those of you who don't know what I do, I am a police officer, okay? So I immediately grabbed the phone from him, and I was like, hey, talking to dispatch, I said, hey, this is so-and-so. We're in this 100 block. I gave him the injury codes for us, which we weren't really injured. And then, I didn't know the severity of the injuries of the other car. And then within a couple minutes, all of the police, I wouldn't say all, but a lot of police department officers were there. EMS was there. EMS couldn't believe that we walked away from that accident. He was actually saying, man, I've worked a lot of accidents, in which we do, you know, that just seeing the damage of the vehicle and us coming out unscathed was just like a miracle. Yeah,
it really was. And I remember a firefighter, you were on the phone or talking to the other officers. The firefighter came up and he said, who just came out of this vehicle? We're like, we did. And me and, you know, Mila and Malia were sitting on the ground. Of course, they're shaking, they're crying. Malia was only crying because of our car. She was worried for our car. And, you know, she was so little at that time. It just hit us all at once. So it was scary for all of us. But they couldn't believe that we walked out of that vehicle the way it looked. It was crazy. And I know for sure our angels were protecting us.
And that was that, man. It was a scary situation. The scariest thing I've ever encountered. And, you know, we were all a part of it, you know. So pretty much everyone that was on scene of our accident couldn't believe that we came out of our vehicle, well, you know, unharmed and stuff. We're very blessed and very thankful. And the other drivers, and I think they had like 3 people in their car, they weren't banged up too much. And that was it. So everybody that was involved in our accident, we all just came out, you know, unscathed, and so we're thankful for that.
But we did end up going to the hospital. They had to monitor me because I was pregnant, and to make sure that I wasn't going to go into labor, I just kept praying and praying. I was by myself because the girls, they had to be seen too, especially being that little. They wanted to do x-rays just to make sure, because nobody believed that they were okay. Even though they looked fine on the outside, they wanted to make sure everything in the inside that they were good. So you stayed with Mila.
I stayed with Mila.
Mila was 2, so, you know, she needed her daddy. And then my dad was with Malia. It was the longest night of our life. Like, it was, we didn't get no sleep at all. And I don't even remember what time we even got home. It might have been lunchtime the following day. And
Yeah.
by that time, our bodies were hurting. I was hurting everywhere.
Just from the tensing up in the accident and
Yeah.
the rolling and
The rock, I mean, we hit hard. And I can remember it, and I remember it slow motion. It's crazy. And seeing the pictures is just even more crazy that we experienced that.
But thank you guys for listening to our little story there. Here we are today with our healthy family.
Yes, but real quick, I want to show you this little piece on the back of the Tahoe, how it looks like an angel. I want to see if you guys can see that. We noticed it after the accident, well, obviously, because we were like really looking detail by detail of the Tahoe. So I want to see if you guys see what we see. But anyway, this was a short little story time / mukbang, which Marcus never knew what a mukbang was, even though we didn't eat that much. So we hope you enjoy. Make sure to subscribe if you are new to our channel, and welcome to those who are new. We look forward to doing some more videos for you guys.
Stay safe, stay blessed. Thanks for watching.
We'll see you guys in the next one.
Peace.
Bye.
All the ballers showing love. Can you party with a thug? I'm just trying to show you love. VIP.